Boom. It's been a long time coming. Sorry, I've been away. Been very busy, man. Working. And if I do pause the stream, I am waiting for a sofa to be delivered. So I'm trying to work in between working, but working while I'm not working. If that makes any sense at all. But we are here for Infinity Season 7. And we are here at South East Inner Loop in Tokyo, as you can see. Let's get on board with the leader. There we go. Let's go start that again, Kevin. There we go. Reverse grid from last week. We will start with Fifi on pole position. She will lead us away in the pink beast. P1 Pilgrim, he will start in second place. Me, myself, must change that livery. It looked alright when I started. I'll change that livery soon. The Vicar of Sardegna, starting in 4th. Tux will start in 5th. The man himself, so Seamus, will start 6th. Les will start in 7th place. Gwydion will start in 8th. The Skyver, my teammate, will start in 9th. The Darkest One will start in 10th. Big Gigi Buffon will start in 11th. TRG Yodo and TRG Tate. There we go. TRG boys. We've got TRG versus DMK in here. Look at this. A little bit of rivalry going on here. We're friendly rivalry. We are partners. So yeah, DMK partners with Tenzo Racing Group. TRG Yodo then will start 12th. TRG Tate will start in 13th. This should be a good one coming down to the container section. I would imagine it will, well, I know what it does. But we'll start with a Vicar. Let's start with a Vicar. Let's get it underway. Can't quite see the lights for the numbers in front of my morning. But yeah, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hope you're all okay. We'll take a look like that. Revs are up, we're away. Good, fantastic start by the Vicar. Pilgrim's already past Fifi. Dominator's getting handed in the background there, as we just see Les is going to make a move. Trying to go too wide. Dominator going defensive. Fifi just pulling out the way there. That'll end the Dominator's progression. Pilgrim then up to the first. The Vicar second. Get rid of that. Let's get back down here. Whole host of carnage will come up against here in a minute. Fifi's dropping down the order. Buffon straight up to 3rd place. Tux is there as well. Who's running wide? Oh, a bit of a scramble. That shameless round. Dominator's gone round as well. Dominator, Duskiver from the back of the pack up to 5th. Seamus holding on to that. Dominator's fell away somewhere. As we get away, Aldo up to 4th from 12th. Wow, what a drive. That is 4th from 12th. There he is, down the order. 4th from 12th, wow. The Skyver as well making moves. There's Seamus down to 6th. The Darkest One, his teammates, while chasing him down in 7th. Slipstream round here will be a premium. Loyalty points through the container section as well will come at a massive prices. 500 loyalty points for cutting the rumble strips, as you do, as the Darkest One wants to have a little look down the inside of his teammate. Not quite. Got a good drive out there as well, right under the ironing board of his teammate. Tate's up to 8th. Les is down in 9th. So the back mark is fighting away through the traffic very well, but the carnage at the container section wouldn't have helped much. There's Tatey into 8th from 13th. Les down to 9th. There's Les in his iron machine. Looks great. Tux in 10th place. Gwydion is now in 11th. Dominator all the way down in 12th and got it all to do from the back of the pack. This is a 15-minute race. We've got the 40-minute race coming up after this. I will try and get it in without any interruptions. And Fifi, there she is in the pink machine. Very nice too. A little bit of a wobble. A bit of a wave. Down in 13th. Meanwhile, back in the fight for first, the Vicar's coming under pressure from the AMG. Has already been slipped by his teammate, Big Buffon. And look for a cut back there. Not quite want to touch the tighter line. See on rumble strips you cut them. It's normally on the exit where you get the cut penalty. You don't get it right. But they made that fine, and it looks like Buffon got a bet. Ooh, 500 loaded points coming the way of the Vicar. It's a slipstream down here, all the way down to the hairpin. Just see Aldo clamping the wall on the way through. Look, total the vape like you do. Oh, the roof getting it, all kinds of squirmish. Slipstream is a premium, like I said, and it will drag you. It will unsettle the car through this section. The Vicar putting a move on, and losing his penalty. And Booth wobbling all over. Ooh, Booth. Tried to make the move, unsettled the car. Indeed, Aldo's gone round. There's Aldo. Put his foot down. Yeah. Got that all kinds of. Let's just go back, see if he did that all by himself. And the car ghosting in front of him put him off. Got a little love tap from the Skyver by the looks of that. Nothing he could have done about that. That is a racing incident for me. And he'll be dropping down the order now. Oh, down to 10th. Gwydion will come and say thank you very much. Has he got the legs? No, just going to tuck back in on this section here. There's Gwydion. Let's follow him through. There we go. Let's get on board with Gwydion in his lovely looking BMW. I'll take this in third as well. Get it nice and early up on the power. As good as you can anyway. You're wanting to hold on to that AMG. Leaving in my course today. Oh, I've been up since half 8. It's been a long ass morning. And I've got to go back to work at 3 o'clock. Oh, what comes around goes around. And that's about a powering up. Normally an athlete nap in the afternoon, 20 minutes. That's why they call it an athlete nap, but yeah. Not be getting one of them today. Nonetheless, Gwydion chasing down Aldo as we come to the container section. The boatyard. Keeping it nice and tight as Gwydion. A little bit sideways. Down into second gear for Gwydion through here. Oh, keep it in third. I say I get down second. Some drivers will keep it in third. Just keep the car balanced and settled. You can do that in fourth if you get it right. You can run a bit more wider there, Gwydion. But as you do, you're away. And so is Aldo. Pulling away. Dominator then. Not too far behind now. Caught the pack. I caught the back of the pack. Got it all to do. His teammate is up the way. He's up into third place. We just missed that. We will go. Oh, they're scrapping all the time here. The Skyver and Slow Seamus. Not so slow Seamus. That sandbagging name. That Beetle doing well around here. There's the AMG as well. Might be a bit nose heavy, but it's got all the grunt in the world. So is that Jaguar's a beast in the straight line as well. The Vicar still got 200th of a second in time penalties. As the Skyver gets that move done on Slow Seamus around the outside. Fantastic little driving. He's straight under the rear end of Pilgrim. And get this one down done in the hill. No, not quite. That one following up to the container section. There's Seamus running it all the way out there. Get on board with the Skyver here and have a look as he's under the rear wing of the AMG. See if he makes a dive coming into the container section. He's got all the overspeed he needs if he wants it. The AMG is looking pretty sharp. Brake a lot later did the AMG. Probably wouldn't have done him any favours. The Skyver taking a tighter line. Vic is trying to lose his penalty. There's the AMG. Just dropping back a section there. So Seamus will be right under the rear wing. As we just see the Darky Swan is under fire from Buffon. Got a good drive out of there to the Skyver. Already under the rear wing of the Jag. The Vicar. See if he gets this one done. The Jaguar's got so much grunt. Pulling away as well. Ooh, little clip of the wall. That wouldn't have helped. Try to go too wide. It's amazing you can't go too wide through it. It's yeah, I think the racing line through here is so unorthodox to go side by side. A little bit defensive from the Vicar. The AMG is backing it straight down the inside. Got the tighter lines. Dominic just going for the switch. No, where's the Vicar in all this? I think he made contact with the wall. Drops down to second, then the Skyver's down to third. And that Beetle is right on the back door of the Skyver. Must admit that I was dubious of the Mitsubishi coming into this race because, yeah, Seamus getting a bit sideways there. We just saw Buffon making that move up the inside. And so Seamus then down to fifth. Got his teammate all under his rear wing. Les is making moves now. He's up to 7th place. He'll be joining the slipstream chain. We just see Buffon having a look at the Skyver. There you go. Drag you up, pull over. Be your teammate in some slip. Or a bit of a fence rub in there. No bother. Can't wall ride around here, to believe it or not, but it's not recommended. So Seamus then wants to come out. The Skyver's going defensive. Burkett had earlier, did the Skyver. Just chucking it in. Oh, what happened to the Darky Swamp? Let's just take a look back at that. Coming up to here for the Darky Swamp, coming up to the container section. Just back break yourself. Oh, all the slip in the world. And Les then will say thank you very much. And up to 6th place for Les. Just that broke yourself, did the dark one. It will come back. That car has got some amazing grunt. I tend to drive it like an RSR. There's Tate and Aldo, the 2 TRG teammates. The Tanzo Racing Group. Tate's picked up 500 Sainsbury's loyalty points. I'm sure his missus will appreciate that. We got a big shop at the weekend. BMW versus Aston Martin. Come through the tunnel section here in Tokyo. I think Aldo has got the legs. I just see Dominator in the background having a look as well. Just stay with these and make it really through. That's Tux in Dominator. I must admit, Tux put on a defensive performance, masterclass even. Took me in ages to get past him. He's absolutely brilliant in that car. He's doing it again, there he is. Oh, a little love tap with a barrier. See, this Porsche, it comes into its own. It was or it could just be the driver, we don't know. But coming through this section, I felt it was a bit slower than myself. As I come through this section, I gained all the grip in the world. I'm having to brake there, so I'm trying to undercut, not quite getting there. Couldn't even get the switch back. This guy was absolutely defending for his life. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic drive. Another love tap with a barrier there. Dominator then's going to get the move done up to 10th. Yes, it does. So we've got enough to tuck back in for this corner. Yeah, we're going to cut in now. Tux wants to have a look. I do think that Porsche's faster than the Mitsubishi in a straight line, especially in the slip. I tell you what, get up here, because this lot is having a right ding dong. We've seen positions changing left, right and centre. It's a 5-car fight for the lead. We're 10 minutes in. Vicar was leading, Pilgrim's been leading. Now it's up to Buffon to lead the way in this, what can only be described as a stunning Jaguar. It's chased down by Pilgrim. Look at that, what a sight. Pilgrim right under the rear wing, as is the Vicar. He's under the rear wing of the car in front, and the Skyver is looks like we're being pushed here by Slow Seamus. Got a bump draft in almost, can't keep in touch with the cars in front. Absolutely fantastic racing. As we're looking at Pilgrim wants to have a look down the inside. The Vicar wants to have a look as well. Buffon down into 2nd place, and he's coming off the barrier there. Kept his foot in it. That's a Pilgrim up to 1st. The 2 Jaguar teammates 2nd and 3rd. The Skyver holding on to 4th. The Seamus is still 5th, and Les is up to 6th. So yeah. Wow. Fantastic racing by the boys. Buffon and AMG's got all the grunt. Just took Buffon still leading. Just see Les is all under the rear wing of Slow Seamus. Subaru versus Beetle. The darkest one just in the background is trying to fend off Aldo soon. Took a tighter line, did Aldo through there. We're giving a run on the darkest one now. Let's get back up the front just to see how these come on through the container section. Vic is having a look at his teammate. The Sky was slightly defensive from Slow Seamus. The Vicar up the inside. Slow Seamus is trying to be pulled around by the second Jaguar. Too wide. That's literally 2 by 2. Slow Seamus paid off for Slow Seamus following the car around the outside. Moves him up to 4th. The Sky were down to 5th. 6th. Les is going round the outside. What a fantastic move, Les. I got to give you that one. So far overtaken the race for Les. That was fantastic. Round the outside of a medium fast corner. And Slow Seamus is up to 3rd now and right on the back door. Or side by side even, being pulled by... Well, don't think the Jaguar of Buffon would want that. He'd want to be able to tow himself. But Slow Seamus right in there. Down to 4th now. Booth, no team orders here. Look, Booth throwing it straight up the inside. And Seamus will go on then, son, I'll follow you through. See who gets the run out of here. Keith is going to get messy soon. The Sky were down to 6th. Les up to 5th. Coming on strong is that Subaru. Just seen Slow Seamus putting that move on the Vic up. Moves him up into a podium position. 13 minutes in. We're going through the order in a second. We have been with these for a while now. We'll do it now. So the Sky was 6th. Aldo's up to 7th now after his wobble. Just passing the darkest one there. Dominator's up to 9th. He's in the top 10. Not where he wants to be because that car showed promise earlier on. But good night. Tux is in the top 10 as well. Tate is in 11th. Gwydion is 12th. Fifi just coming around the hairpin in 13th place. Come on, Fee, let's go. The Pilgrim then. Got a gap. And so Seamus is up 2nd. The 2 Jaguars behind him. What a dive bomb from the Vicar. Easy, Vicar. These aren't quiet, boys. Took a dive bomb, lost that. So Seamus recovered that 2nd place. Let's just Sky going side by side with Buffon. There's Lesber on the outside as well. Going wide for the title line. Do you think the Skyver's got the drive there? We're going to try and go 3 wide, are they not? I wouldn't recommend it for those. I think this will be come over to the final lap. We're at 15 minutes and it is the final lap. Wow, that was fast and furious and the race is over already. Pilgrim leading the way, 500 loyalty points. If Seamus put this move on into the hairpin, then he can't make a comeback with a penalty. Surely not. Seamus so far. Whoa, just outbroke himself. The Vicar will move up into 1st place. The Skyver got it wrong out the back. Oh god, it's all kicking off here. The Vicar leading the way. Pilgrim's in 2nd place. Les is up to 3rd now. Aldo's up to 4th. Wow. I'm going to stay with these two. We'll count them through as we come through. Pilgrim's trying to have another look, but I'm not sure what the penalty ruling is. We're overtaking with a penalty. I don't think you can. But Pilgrim then is going to come on to lead the way. He's going to win race 1, the reverse grid race from last week. And Les making a dive as well. We're going to pause that there because they're all coming out quite sharpish. So the Vicar will win the sprint race. Les will come home in 2nd place. Aldo will come home in 3rd place. Pilgrim, after losing his penalty, will come home in 4th. And then Slow Seamus in 5th. The darkest one will come home in 6th. Dominator with a recovery drive will finish in 2nd. The Skyver dropping down the order after that spin will come home in 8th. Tate will come home. Yeah. Wow. Couldn't read it fast enough. Oh dear. Couldn't read it fast enough. It was all happening, was it not? If that's anything to go by, we should be in for a belter in race 2. The main feature race, 40-minute race. I don't think the tyre wheel will be much of an issue. But anyway, I'm going to shut this one down. Let's boot up the 40 minutes. Let's get it underway. See you on the flip side.